Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So we are here back on my floor. I have a vanilla sweet cream cold brew that I just picked up from the drive-thru. And you guys liked my sit down, like chit chat, get ready with me video a lot last time. I uploaded one like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know, it's been a minute. So I'm gonna do another one. Pretty much just gonna get ready and have like a little chit chat with you guys since it's been a couple more weeks since we've been in quarantine. So yeah, I'm putting on some rose oil drops really quick from Biossance just because I realized I forgot to do that. And so I just saw it and now I'm gonna do it. This is actually really hydrating and my skin has been really bad lately. I think it's just because I'm a little bit stressed. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about life, and then I also wanted to talk about my tips for you guys from working from home since I obviously worked from home already. That is something I did not have to adjust to. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys like my top tips for that. I know a lot of people have been doing those videos, but I just have like a few that I wanted to share that I really like. I'm just gonna start doing my makeup because this girl needs to get ready for the day. So I'm clearly really breaking out. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do about it other than just pin my hair back and put on some concealer. Also, I feel like my hair has, my like natural hair, if you're new here, I have extensions and I literally love them, but I feel like my natural hair has grown so much lately, and I think it's because I've been pounding the collagen and also kind of trying to use less heat on my hair, not curl it as much, and then just be like more gentle with it. But yeah, I think collagen really works. I use Vital Proteins and I use Alani Nudes. I just bounce back and forth. So I think I'm gonna give you guys like a life update on my side first, and then we'll talk about my tips and stuff for working from home. But let's just talk about how I'm feeling. So also I'm gonna do like pretty minimal makeup today, like just nothing too fancy. This isn't even how I started doing my makeup, so I'm all over the place already. Okay, so lately I have been like a lot happier than I was the first couple weeks of this stuff, and I think it's just because I've like hit the point of acceptance and like realized that this is what's going on and what's happening and stuff like that. But the first couple of weeks I was just really upset for multiple reasons. Like one being I'm such a go type of person that having to put everything on pause and like slow down, I don't know, it just really affected me. And it's just frustrating sometimes when you wake up and know like you can't go to the gym, you can't go work out, you can't go do this. If you go out in public without wearing a mask or doing something and you go do that, then like someone's gonna say something or you're gonna get judged, and it's just like a little overwhelming sometimes. And I just like going places and I like being go and on the go all the time. So that was just a big adjustment for me to like stay here and only have to leave when like things are necessary. Like food and like toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that. So that was just honestly bugging me because I really like to go out and do things, and that was like draining me knowing that like we couldn't go do stuff anymore and I can't see like friends. We only go to Colin's family's house, his parents' house, and that's it. That's like the only people that we've seen this whole time, and so we consider ourselves like quarantined with them even though we come here and like sleep here. That's it. And then yeah, I don't know, it's just like a big adjustment, I think. And so it had me really down. Not being able to go to the gym had me really down, and I think it was because I thought like, oh, if I can't run on the treadmill at Orange Theory, I'm gonna like lose like I'm gonna like start gaining weight. Honestly, that was like what I was thinking because I like enjoy doing cardio and I was scared about that. But I've actually gotten more lean, which is surprising, but that had me down. And just like going to the class, I really like it because it's a good way to just like unplug, because you can't take your phone in and someone tells you what to do all the time, and I just leave in a really good headspace. And you guys know the drill with me in Orange Theory. But I don't know, I was just like really resentful that all this happened, I think, because it took like so many things away from so many people that like, and things that they love, and it's just like took a lot of opportunities away from people. So I was pretty much just like in a resentment phase of the world, and then now I'm in like an acceptance phase. So I've definitely done a large 180. My skin hasn't yet. We'll still wait for that, but I'm waiting for my skin to hit acceptance phase right now. I feel like it's still in panic mode. We'll get there. So yeah, that's just kind of how I was feeling, and I think that made me like really upset. I was just truly like really unhappy. for the first week or so, and like I would try so hard to be happy, and I would be happy for maybe like one half of the day, and then the other day just be like super upset and emotional and like just want to go to sleep. And that's another thing, I'm like super tired all the time, and I know it's just because like the world is in like complete chaos and panic right now, and so it's like a natural disaster. Like you're naturally going to be tired because of like the state of the world right now, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. But then also I just don't really like being affected that way. So yeah, it is very hard to keep motivation, but I find like my biggest way to keep motivation is I continue to save things on Instagram that like inspire me, like cute pictures I saw or something I saw on Pinterest that I really liked, so I can like try and like gather inspo from those and like have ideas of what to post and like get creative with posting inside, or even just like going outside to take a picture like where no one is, like that. So that's been keeping me really happy. And I have like a whole list of YouTube videos planned out, which I'm glad about. And so like that's been keeping me motivated. As far as work goes, I had some brand campaigns get canceled, but then I think brands just kind of like reworked their strategies, and now things have like picked back up again a little bit. The only difference is like your rates and what you would get paid have kind of gone down a little bit, but I'm actually thankful for like whatever I get right now, so that really hasn't bothered me very much. So that was just kind of frustrating, like things getting canceled, so that was making me very unhappy. And then just like uncertainty and not knowing when all this is gonna end was contributing to that too. Like today I heard it might not end until like June or July, and they're like hoping that things are back to normal so school can start as usual in August, which just blows my mind that it could even last that long. But I understand that like this has to happen, so it's just like a bunch of contributing factors. And like then we got off our schedule because there's kind of no point in like waking up at 5 a.m. now, you know. So we started going to bed later, waking up later, and that was just kind of affecting me because I'm like a naturally early riser and I love going to bed early and waking up early. So the fact that we were out of that routine, it was more so just like the world and everyone being like in shock in the fact that like this actually happened, and then it completely ruining everyone's routine and like putting everything on hold. It's just annoying. I think me finding like a new routine in quarantine and like scheduling out my days now, knowing what they're gonna be like, knowing what this is like, has really helped me become happier, because I can find good in each day now because I know what to expect in each day, which is like a total difference, believe me. So yeah, I have had a couple meltdowns, I've had a couple cries. There have just been a couple times where I've turned to Colin and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just unhappy. Like, I'm just not happy. And then I like cry, and then after that I feel so much better. So if I were you, next time someone asks you if you're okay and you're just not okay, just tell them you're not okay and then just cry, and then you're gonna feel better. That's like my biggest advice right now. Because like I think it's okay to cry, and I definitely think it's okay to not be okay, you know, especially right now. I know there's a Pinterest quote somewhere about it's okay to not be okay, but whoever said that is like, I'm sure their Pinterest board is on fire right now with people reposting that, because I think that's the mood. So that's just kind of like an update on my mental state. I think yoga has truly helped, and I don't even know which video I'm gonna upload first, but I have a video about how to be happy and healthy in quarantine, so definitely make sure you go watch that. But there's just like a little touch on my mental state, so let me give you some more updates just to like keep everyone current with the life. Actually, let me give you an update on Colin and my relationship. So our relationship is at an all-time high, and we spend time together, but it's more like intentional time. There's like less pressure on like posting this, replying to this for some reason, like obviously because the world's just kind of like slowing down, but I just feel like life right now is just a lot less pressured, and I'm really thankful, and I really like it. So I don't know, we've just been like both more relaxed. We've been like less stressed now that like we've settled into this new like routine that we've got going on. And yeah, things are just like really good. We're like, if one of us isn't having a good day because we're upset about like what's happening, or we're stressed out, or we're like emotional, we just tell each other, and usually it counteracts like the other one's really not feeling that bad that day. And so it's easy to like talk each other out of like being upset or like falling into like depressive thoughts, and then just like being happy again. But I don't know about you guys, comment if you're in quarantine with your significant other, if this has like improved your relationship or just kind of like damaged your relationship a little bit. Because personally, I think for me and Colin, this is like something that was really, really good for us and like gave us time to like relax and like settle in and just like have more time together. Even though we spend a lot of time together, it's just different and it's very hard to explain. But yeah, it's just really, really different. And I also think enduring a pandemic with someone is just like a lot, and it's a growing thing for both of you, in my opinion. Tell me about how your relationship's going though, because I'm curious on like how other couples are responding to this, or like you and your husband, or you and your boyfriend if you're long distance, or like whatnot. I feel bad for the people who are long distance right now and can't see each other and are away in quarantine, because I feel like that would really, really suck, and I would literally be miserable if I couldn't hang out with Colin every day. So that's that update. And then if you saw one of our previous vlogs, we did apply for a golden retriever puppy, and I wanted just to let you guys know that it's not going to be months before we get one. Like, it's probably going to be like closer to a year from now, because the company that we applied for have a lot of people who apply to get puppies through them, and we want a boy, and apparently boys are really popular this year. I haven't even told you what products I've been using. I use Too Faced Born This Way foundation and concealer, and the Benefit 24-hour brow setter and goof proof brow pencil so far. And my powder is from Hourglass. I don't really change up my makeup very much. I'm not like one of those YouTubers who gets makeup sent to them all the time and then just has like a bunch of options. That is just not my reality. So yeah, I pretty much have the same makeup, but it's okay. Actually, this is so funny. Rachel, if you're watching this right now, I'm talking about you. My friend Rachel messaged me and she was like, oh my god, my boyfriend and I applied for a puppy 2 weeks ago. So the people who are on the wait list now have puppies reserved, and they'll get the puppies that are being born in the next 3 months. And then the puppies that we'll be getting, we're still waiting to figure out if the moms who are going to be the puppy moms, the puppy's moms, are even pregnant yet. So it's gonna be quite some time before we have the dog, before both of us have the dog, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. We are okay. Colin and I are okay with waiting, just because of what's happening now and all this stuff. But we just wanted to get our name on the list now, because we can always say like, now's not the right time, keep us on the wait list, or like go ahead and reserve a puppy. So we just thought it would be like a smart idea to be on the wait list. But we did apply for a golden retriever puppy. We want to get a boy. We thought we had the names picked out, but now we don't know. So yeah, we'll still brainstorm that. But also how you guys are doing, and like how you think you're handling it, and how your like whole self mood swings and like your mental state has changed throughout the past couple weeks. Because I feel like everyone shifted from like complete chaos to acceptance, in my opinion. So tell me if like that's been you, or if you're like on one side of the spectrum or like the completely other side. So yeah, I hope that things just continue to get better for like me and my mental state, and for all of you guys as well. Okay, so right now I'm gonna do bronzer. I'm just using Hoola bronzer lately. I've been liking this a lot. Plus they sent it to me, so I was like, I can use that for a while. Last update that I wanted to give you guys was about my baby sister. So my birthday is this coming Monday, so April 13th, Aries. I'll be turning 23, and then she, if all goes as planned, has a scheduled C-section date for April 20th, which is the date 4/20, and Hitler's birthday, which my dad and Tara are totally not happy about, but there's literally nothing you can do about it if the doctor's like scheduled your C-section date. And weekends are for emergencies, and we're trying to keep, my little sister's name's gonna be Henley. We're trying to keep Henley, or the doctors are, everyone, trying to keep her in there as long as possible, because Tara is delivering a little bit early since a bunch of reasons. But the main reason I'm bringing this up and giving you guys an update is because I think that this is the #1 contributing factor to my slight sadness and like my mood downer. Is one, I don't even know if my dad's gonna be allowed to go into the delivery room with Tara, which is just really upsetting. I feel really bad for him. I'm praying like every single day that he can go in there, because if not, I know that Tara is gonna be really upset and a little scared, and I would also be. And I know that my dad would like to be there for the birth of his child, and I know Tara would like the baby's dad to be there for the birth. So, and her man, you know. So I just feel really, really bad for every woman dealing with that right now. And then like I'm sad because I have like built up in my head this whole time since October 1st, the day I found out about this baby, of like us going to the hospital and like me seeing her for the first time right after she's born. And I'll probably see her when she's like 3 days old, which is fine, but we're not allowed to see her at all in the hospital after she's born. And for actually, I don't even know how long. I'm like really shooting big when I say 3 days after, like that would be really nice, but I don't even know if that's what's gonna happen. So it's just like really upsetting that like this like super crazy, like really cool thing that I'm super excited for happened, and it happened during this time, and this happened and we can't even go see her in the hospital. Like what are the odds? It's kind of like a scenario where you're like, you know, like I'm pissed. I'm actually mad, but I want her to be healthy and happy and like everything be okay with the baby. So me going in there and like getting her sick is not what I would want to do, or like anything. I don't, not saying that I have the virus or anything, but I'm just saying like I would hate for like us to do something and then that negatively affect Tara or Henley. So I understand like why things are that, but I'm just being like selfish in the fact that I'm like why? Like why did this have to happen now? I don't know, I just feel like this has put like a damper on a lot of things for a lot of people. Spring weddings, babies, vacations, like yeah, it's just like, that's all I gotta say. I'm very excited though because she'll be here so soon. I feel like this has been like so fast. I feel like I just told you guys that I was gonna have a baby sister this year and she's already almost here. So yeah, it's less than 2 weeks, 1 week after me. So that's kind of exciting. I'm just gonna put Hoola bronzer on my lid for eyeshadow today just to keep it like super simple. But definitely make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm sure I will post like anything about her or like something of her before I even update YouTube because that takes editing and so long, and I'm gonna be so excited. Like this is literally something I've wanted since I was like a baby, since I knew what siblings were, since I wanted a sibling. So I'm sure I will be like posting something on my Instagram before YouTube. Just letting you guys know if you want that little heads up. I've also been posting a ton of at-home workouts on my Instagram, so if you ever need to like get inspo or save anything to your collection to do one day, I 10 out of 10 recommend. And I literally sit for like almost an hour and generate my workouts because I want them to be really good and athletically backed. So when you're combining supersets and stuff, I'm working like similar muscle groups, so you're gonna get like a really big burn and see more results. So I like really think really hard about them and I'm very proud of them. So yeah, definitely make sure you save them to your collection and do them, and tell me what you liked about them or tell me what you think I should do next time because I want to definitely generate workouts that you guys are very interested in. Yeah, okay, Hoola bronzer for eyeshadow is literally the move. It is so pretty. That's all I gotta say. So should I talk to you guys about my tips from working from home? Right now I'm just putting like a pinky blush on. No highlighter today, not necessary. Also I just placed an order from Sephora because I wanted to get my free birthday gift, and the only way to do that right now is placing an order. So I just stocked up on some things that I needed. I also got grande lash and an eyelash curler because I don't have one of those and my eyelashes go like that. They do like that and I want them to do like that, like a nice pretty flow. So yeah, I decided I should probably invest in one of those. It wasn't expensive, but I'm just letting you know. So yeah, anyways, my tips from working from home, from someone who has worked from home before quarantine. I'm gonna go straight into mascara. I use Lash Paradise primer and I use Pixie mascara. This isn't good until you've used it for like 2 weeks and then it gets really good, okay? So my first tip, I know I said that Colin and I don't wake up at like 5:30 anymore, but we've been waking up at like 7, going to bed at like 11. So I definitely recommend still waking up with enough time for you to get your workday started as normal as possible. So I know like some people work 9 to 5, some people work 8 to 5 or like 10 to 6 or whatever your usual workday schedule is. So I would still recommend trying to start your workday around like that time. And back when we were on the schedule and stuff, I would try my hardest to be done with my workout and back here around like 9, and then do like a quick get ready and be ready by like 10, and then work from around like 10 to 5 or 10 to 6, like something like that. And so that was really helpful for me because in my head I was like, okay, well, this is my job, like I'm gonna be working from these hours, and it was easy to like go to work and like be in a work mindset and then step away from work at nighttime and kind of like have the different times be like a mental check in my head of when I should be working and when I should be relaxing. Especially when you work from home and you're in your like workspace, it's really hard to stay motivated because there's a couch right there, there's a bed right there, and like those are both really comfy. So a lot of the times I sit on the floor and work at my coffee table, or we do have a desk like around the corner. In there, that is like one thing I definitely regret in my like home decor. It looks really cute, the office, don't get me wrong, but something I will always remember now is that I don't like to work in a space where there's no windows. So, and I also really don't like to be facing a wall. So I'm definitely, in the next place we move to in November, gonna keep that in mind when I like pick where the office area is gonna be. Yeah, so it's just like kind of unmotivating to work in like a really dark room unless you're like Colin, and right now he's editing in there and it's like really dark, but he needs to be on his computer anyway, so that's really nice for him. But then other times it's just like a little unmotivating, and I really like to be where the sun is, especially when the sun's out. I want to like see it and enjoy it, you know. So I would definitely say try and be in like a well-lit room that's motivating and bright and happy, because then, I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to be more productive. But I also feel like that differs with different people, so it's kind of like your own preference. But just set up your workspace in somewhere that you really like, and somewhere that's going to keep you motivated as possible. Definitely don't recommend working on your bed because you're used to sleeping there, and then you're just gonna like get really comfy and not want to work at all. Same with the couch. Like I highly just like, if I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like sitting forward and I'm not like cozy at all. I don't have a blanket on at all, like things like that. Okay, so my next piece of advice, and this is probably like the #1 tip that I'm gonna give, is set a work timer. So your work timer, I usually do like 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. And so the 45 minutes that are on, your phone is away, unless you work on your phone, then that's different. But you're just hardcore focusing on work, just straight for those 45 minutes. You have no distractions. You get everything done that you need to get done in that 45 minutes, like everything as possible. Everything that you can possibly get done in those 45 minutes. So you're on task and you're not distracted. And then once your timer goes off for those 15 minutes, that's when you can like take a quick little break, relax, and like get on your phone, get on Instagram, like do whatever you want to do in those 15 minutes. But yeah, and then once the 15 minutes are over, set another 45-minute timer. So you're doing 45 minutes, 15, 45, 15, and it's like a really good balance of work and then relaxation, where you like get to get your mind off of things, and then it's really easy to focus and zone back into your work when you have those different time breaks. So that is my next tip, especially if you need to be really productive. And then sometimes you even get your work done faster than you think, and then you could stop your workday a little bit earlier if you got everything done. So I really recommend doing that. It is so easy to stay on task when you do that. So my camera got a little overheated, so we let it pause. I just finished doing my mascara, and then I sat there on Instagram and scrolled doing nothing for a hot minute. So I'm just gonna finish off the look with my all-time favorite lipstick ever. I mentioned it in my last thing because I'm literally obsessed with it. I want to get another color. That's what I should order from Sephora. Crap. Okay, and I'm gonna get more colors. That's gonna be on my next Sephora list. You know when you just like have something and it's really working for you, so you're like, I don't really need to try anything else because I know I really like this one. That's how I feel about this right now. The color just goes really well with my skin color. My like natural tan. Some products that I really want to try though are the Isle of Paradise tanning drops for my face, because my like face is really like compared to like my nice olivey looking skin. So are my legs, but we'll work on those. That's another thing that I'm mad about. It's so nice out and we can't even have friends over to like go to our pool here, and our pool here is really nice and I want to use it. So that's the makeup. I also started heating up my curling iron. Right now I'm using this Babyliss curling iron. I really want to get a T3 curling iron, but those are expensive. So if you guys want to know what I'm taking, like a hot break from, actually should I just tell you my tips? I'll finish telling you my tips, and then I'll tell you what I asked for my birthday and what we're doing for my birthday. My next tip is to take an actual lunch break. So like however long your usual lunch break was, try and like take a round at the same time, so you like don't take too long of a break and then you're working until like wee hours of the night because you took too long of a lunch break, you know what I mean? So my recommendation for that is, if it's nice outside, go outside, take a walk, like eat a healthy lunch outside, like do something to try and get out of your apartment but stay away from people. So that's why I'm saying like go for a walk, like go sit in like a little park area and eat your lunch that you like made, or go get takeout and eat it in your lawn or something like that. Like just get outside of your work environment, so then when you come back inside, you're motivated to like get working again, and it's not like you've been sitting there all day long. Colin and I literally love taking walks. I've told you guys this so many times, but we're new fans of the walks, and I'm splitting my hair into two so I can like kind of touch up my curls. I've been into like just like waves, because it doesn't need to be like super curled. I'm just staying at home. But I do like when it's wavy, so I'll show you how to get you some waves today, guys. But yeah, just like go for walks. Still like, if you meal prepped and you meal prepped healthy, still like eat a healthy meal, you know? And as far as snacking goes, I would still plan out your snacks, because I know how easy it is to sit there and be like, I am bored, like I want to do something and like be entertained on the side, and then like go snack and snack your life away. So if I were you, I would like plan out what you eat throughout the day. Be like, okay, at this time I'm eating this snack, and at this time I'm eating this. That way you don't like overeat on the snacks, because I know what that's like. And in college a lot, I would literally schedule out my meals down to like the hour, and I'd be like, okay, at this time I'm eating this and this and this and this. Okay, here's how you get waves. So you run your curler through like that, and instead of dropping it straight down like I did in the last video, hey Colin,
hey Becca,
you just unwrap, 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 and that's how you get waves. So you might be like, how's there a difference? But trust me, there's a difference when like you end on everything. It's just like curled differently. Anyways, so yeah, definitely advise the going out of your apartment for lunch breaks. Or if it's raining, maybe just like going out on your deck or your balcony or something where it's like covered, and eating there. So yeah, I don't know. I just think it's good to like have a change of scenery sometimes, and maybe like change up what rooms you're working in if you have a bigger house or whatnot. Unwrap, unwrap, pull down. So yeah, and then my very last tip I wanted to tell you guys was, after you're done working for the day, have some time like away from your phone at night where you're like not thinking about things like that. I don't know if you like to read or whatnot, but like while you're just watching a show, maybe just like putting your phone down and actually like paying attention to the show. Or like if you're with your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband, like just really spending quality time with them away from your phone and away from work, and really focus on compartmentalizing when you're working and when you're relaxing, so that way you can spend genuine time with people and like really embrace them. Or even if you're just with your family, like stay off of your phone and like really value this time like with them and time you have away from work, and like spend it authentically and genuinely, because I don't know, I just think that's really important, especially right now. So yeah, those are my tips, is just to have that time away. And also Colin and I pretty much after like 6 o'clock really don't spend any time on our phones, like barely. And I fall asleep so much easier because I didn't have like that screen in my face for the past couple hours, and like my brain isn't like wired, and it's just a lot easier to calm down and relax and go to bed when you haven't been looking at your phone like that right before bed. So those are my tips. So now I'm going to tell you guys what we're doing for my birthday. So if you're new here and you haven't heard this, my birthday and Colin's dad's birthday are on the same day. So I'm assuming on my actual birthday we'll be going over to his house, maybe, I don't know. And then the Saturday before my birthday, I'm spending it with my mom, who I have not seen this entire quarantine, but she hasn't seen anyone. So yeah, I'm probably allowed to see my mom. And then yeah, spending Saturday with my mom. Monday's my birthday, so going over to Colin's house. I think Saturday we're gonna get Mexican takeout from this like local Mexican restaurant that I really like, and Colin said he was gonna make me drinks and stuff. And my mom, for my birthday, I'm pretty sure she got me a Lululemon yoga mat. So yeah, that's exciting. Oh, and she got me those Set Active sets. And then I'm not seeing my dad on my birthday because obviously Terry's about to have a baby, and I know she's just like uncomfortable and all this stuff, and I don't want her to like get sick or anything. So I will see them when they have the baby, but they are gonna be with me virtually, so it's okay. FaceTime is a good second alternative. So yeah, that's like the plans. And then my birthday gift from Colin is sitting like right over here next to me. He already got it, he already wrapped it, and it's sitting underneath our palm tree with our Christmas wrapping paper because he didn't buy new. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I have no idea what he got me because he didn't ask what I wanted. He just got me something. So that'll be exciting. You guys will have to like stick around and watch my birthday vlog. 23 in quarantine, yes. So I don't know, that'll be fun. It'll be fun no matter what. I know it will be. I am like a little bit upset that we couldn't like go do the actual plans. Like I've been saying for a while now that I wanted to go spend my birthday at Tupelo Honey, which is one of my favorite restaurants that they just rebuilt in Uptown Charlotte. And so it was in South End, then they're tearing it down to build like a skyscraper there. So now it's gonna be in Uptown, and it looked really cute, and we can't go there, but it is okay. Actually, but yeah, I didn't ask for like that much for my birthday because obviously Colin and I are getting married, and I don't really need anything other than like a wedding, so I couldn't justify being like, I want this and this and this and this and this because yeah, no. So I was just like, I just want to get married, you know. And now I'm looking at a venue that I really like in Hilton Head. Colin really likes it as well. It's at this like resort in Hilton Head, and the thing about resorts that's really attracting me to it is, one, my aunt and uncle, my dad's little brother and his wife, my fam, got married at a resort in Florida, and it was so fun because everyone was just there together, and I really liked that like aspect of it. So I kind of wanted to do that for our wedding and have everyone be there together. And my dad's the one who actually found this resort in Hilton Head. He was like, oh, this is so cool. My dad is also obsessed with Hilton Head. He really likes it. So he was like, you should look there. And he calls me all the time. He's like, any updates on the wedding planning? But honestly, it kind of stresses me out to think about it, into like the fact that I'm having to completely restart and like venue search and everything. It's just a little upsetting, and it's stressful, and it like, I don't know, that part, I just don't want to think about it because a bunch of other things are like upsetting me about like the sister and stuff, and I don't want to think about that and get even more upset that like we had this whole wedding planned in Mexico and we had to like pull out and pull back. So yeah, but the other day on the phone, he was like, I told him, actually today, I told him that it just stresses me out because he called and asked about it. And I was like, I haven't done anything because it's stressful. And he literally said, well, you're gonna need to buck up because you need to plan that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I don't know, I just feel like Hilton Head might be the move. So there's the update with that, more to come. I would like to actually go see it though, so that's an issue. Because yeah, I don't know, I just want to go see it in person. That is another contributing stress factor, but we will figure it out and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. So I'm just really not that worried. And I really haven't felt like the urge to be like, let's plan, because we don't know how long this is gonna last. So I don't want to like plan something and then something else fall through and then maybe at square one again. So yeah, that's just pretty much why I'm kind of halting for a hot minute. Done with my hair. So now to get the waves, you pretty much just like run your fingers through your hair, and your curls will like fall naturally into some wavy action. Yeah, if you want it to be more curled, pull straight down. If you want it to be more wavy, unravel. That's like my biggest little hair tips for you guys. So, okay, let's go pick out an outfit. Okay, I think I'm gonna wear this Pink Floyd t-shirt I got last year from Free People, but it's still cute, so I don't want to get rid of it. And then I'm wearing Cotton On Mom jeans today. So yeah, just like a cute outfit. Looks like you tried. Colin's laundry. Okay, so yeah, here's my outfit. Actually, I'll show you over here. Here's one of my jeans rolled up. Okay, we'll move that. Here's the fit. I just need to put on some jewelry, but yeah, by the way, I'm a size 4 in Cotton On jeans and then like a small in Free People. And the shirt that I was wearing before this, like that really cute 90s looking sweatshirt, is also Free People, but I got it a while ago. But they're like free to be movement line. They come out with like a lot of cute things that look like they're from the 90s. So if I were you, I'd just keep checking back there. So yeah, here's my outfit. I'm not putting on shoes because I'm not leaving the house. The only other thing I'm gonna put on is I'm gonna change out my earrings. I've been loving gold hoops lately. I know like everybody has, but I just really like mine. So mine are from Madewell, and they are seriously perfect. They're the perfect size and I really, really like them. So I've just been throwing these on a lot with my clothes and they go pretty perfectly in my opinion. So that was my whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you are subscribed, stick around, join the fam, comment down below any other videos you guys want me to do, and I will see you guys in my next video.